Okay, so here's a look at Deliverable 2B by Cadet Joe Allen and Cadet Adam Henderson. So for requirement 1, all we had to do was take a look at the contents of the data file sent to us from Pat. And here's a brief look at the README file that tells us how to basically break down all the contents of the files. So for requirement 2, we had to use Cygwin to copy all of the Arctic data files within the tarball sent to us into a folder in our Gemini. So for requirement 3, we basically only had to do, we had to write a VBA code that found the minimum average temperature for each station for each year. So here's a look at the code that we used to do that. And here's a quick glance at what that code did for our Excel file. So the left-hand column here we have the station name, and then across the top is the year, and all of these values are the minimum temperature recorded each year. And so here it averages out all of the minimum temperatures. Requirement 4, we had to find the average rate of change of temperature for each year, for each station rather, using year as the independent value and average annual minimum temperature as a dependent value. So off to the left here you see our code titled summation. And for requirement 4, again using that code, this is a glance at what the code actually did. So on the left we have the station name, across the top we have the year, and here we have all the minimum temperatures recorded each year, and then right here is the average rate of change for that station over the course of all of the years recorded that our VBA code found for us. So requirement 5 was basically an analysis of our findings. So using the code that we used in requirement 4, we were able to find the 5 stations with the most extreme temperature rate of changes, and those are listed right here. So in our analysis we concluded that climate change is definitely not consistent everywhere, and that the most severe weather rates of change, again, were determined in these 5 stations. So the article we cited was titled "What's Up with That?" And it takes a look at the station in Malai Karmakuli, where temperatures have been constantly declining since its peak, since their peak in 1950. So that's our project. Thank you very much for your time.